Let's talk about something that is an extremely important part of this course, and that's using the assessment tools. I hope you're not too tired of seeing my face, but I really want you to listen now. This is about how you will record your voice and how you will measure your pronunciation skills so that you can make improvement. Now, I've done a lot of research and I've looked at a lot of things out there in the internet, and these are two of the best tools that I could find for you that can give you real-time feedback. That means that when you do the recording, it will show you where your mistakes are, and hopefully, with some practice, you will be able to see how you can correct your mistakes and begin improving your pronunciation through these assessment tools. I'll give you a special promo code at the end of this video so that you can use the code to get a discount, because the full package for these assessment tools isn't free, but you can actually use these assessment tools for a free period or for a simple version so that you can use them with this course to measure your pronunciation skills and make some improvement. Number one, you can go into your web browser and type in Rose Medical Pronunciation Coach and hit search. And at the very top, you can see Pronunciation Coach, Rose Medical, and go to their website. And it'll give you some of the basic information behind this software, which was designed actually for people with hard of hearing or that are deaf. So this software, which is only for Windows PCs, it cannot be downloaded to a Mac desktop, only for Windows. This software is highly visual. It gives you a front side view of the mouth when you're speaking. It gives you a side view mouth as you speak, and it also gives you a look inside the mouth to show you where the tongue is touching the mouth, as well as it gives you a wave form of your speech, which shows you the loudness and the pitch of your speech. And when you do recordings, if you have a webcam activated, it'll also record your mouth and show you how you are speaking so that you can also compare your speech to a model that this software gives you so that it shows you how you can make speech and how you are speaking. So let's have a quick look about modeling speech. You can also go to YouTube and type in Rose Medical Pronunciation to see some of these videos.
Pronunciation Coach uses the concept of pronunciation models to show you how to pronounce any sound, word, or sentence. To create a pronunciation model, simply enter any text and press Return. Each model contains audio for listening to the pronunciation,
Test.
a video showing the mouth and lips,
S.
a video of the speech anatomy showing the tongue position for each sound,
S.
whether the sound is voiced or unvoiced,
S.
and whether it's an oral or nasal sound.
S.
There's also a video showing where the tongue touches the roof of the mouth.
S.
And finally, the waveform display. This is useful for viewing timing, pitch, and loudness. Once the model has been created, simply press play to listen to the pronunciation.
So as I've said, when this software creates a model for speech for you, what you can do is type in here at the very top anything that you want them to say. And then you can control the speed of how fast or how slow they say it. Now, let me skip through this video and show you another one. Let's see if there's anything more interesting in here. I believe that's good enough. Let's just continue. So, let's go to how to do a recording.
Once you've studied the pronunciation model, simply click on the Record tab to make a recording of your pronunciation. Recordings let you compare your pronunciation with the model, and a speech recognizer provides feedback on your pronunciation. To make a recording, simply press the Record button and speak when prompted. Test. To listen to your pronunciation, simply press the play button.
Alright, so let me simplify what they're saying here. One important part of this software, again only for Windows PCs, is that you need a good microphone. You shouldn't use just any cheap microphone or the built-in mic. You should try to use a USB headset and make sure that the microphone is positioned correctly at the right distance from the mouth. So, if you have a good mic and you also have a webcam, which is optional, you can record your voice like this. And there are two parts to the speech recognition that will show you how good your pronunciation is. One part in the middle where it has a green check, it says speech recognition result. That means that if your speech is clear enough for the computer to understand your speech, that means that your speech can be understood by someone else. It is intelligible. And on the right-hand side, this 96% is your score of how clear the pronunciation is. Let me show you the ranges of what that actually means. So here we go. If you get a 0% for intelligibility, that means that your pronunciation cannot be understood at all. If it's poor, it's from 10 to 30%. If it's fair, that means it's 30 to 50%. Good is 50 to 75%, and excellent is 75 to 100%. I'd like to show you one last part about scoring your pronunciation and some of the exercises that you can do that are built into this software to improve your pronunciation.
The Intelligibility Scorer uses speech recognition to provide a measure of your speech intelligibility. It does this by matching your speech to the text displayed on this page. To begin, simply replace these instructions with any text. Then, click on the Start button and read the text out loud. You should speak at your natural rate and pause at the end of each line or sentence. This allows the speech recognizer to score your speech and highlight the recognized words. Recognized words are highlighted in green. Unrecognized words are highlighted in red. You should continue speaking from the last highlighted word. Once all of the words have been highlighted, your final speech intelligibility score is displayed. The higher the score, the more intelligible your speech. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Let me just say one thing that is really good about this software. If you've noticed, it has a very good speech recognition feature so that it does recognize your speech, it tells you if it's intelligible or understandable, and it gives you a score. However, it's not very good at telling you which sounds you are mispronouncing within words. It can tell you which word is wrong, or maybe which string of words, if we're talking about a sentence, are wrong, but it doesn't tell you which specific sounds you are making that are incorrect.
100, 207,
I'd like to make it clear that this software, Pronunciation Coach by Rose Medical, is not for everyone. This is really only for people that have big problems with their speaking and or listening. Maybe your first language is Chinese or Japanese, and this is also part of the reason why you have so many difficulties when speaking English. And if you have difficulties in your own language and then try to learn speaking English, well, this software might really be helpful for you. Some universities use this tool and language centers as well. So there are licenses that can be used for organizations or institutions. But the promo code that I have for you is good for one person on one device, and when you download it, it's always going to be there. The license will never go away. And as I mentioned before, there are some system requirements for this software. You need to make sure you have a Windows PC. There should be enough storage and processing speed in your computer, as well as using a USB headset, and a webcam is optional. But there's one more piece missing. You have to have the American English Language Pack installed through Windows on your computer. Now, for most Windows PCs, this does come automatic, and you might already have it, but you should double check and make sure. And if you don't, Google how to download US or American English Language Pack for Windows. This is extremely important. You can download a free trial to test this software for 30 days for free, no problem. And if you are interested in buying this software, well, again, I have a special promo code for you that will give you a 50% discount. And if you buy this software, I'm not going to get anything from it. I've worked with the company so that I can give you as much of a discount as possible. Let's talk about another assessment tool that you can use called Elsa Speak, and it's an app. So for the Elsa Speak app, you can use any Android or iOS device on mobile. This is a mobile app, not for desktop computers. So if you are using a desktop and you go to your app store and type in Elsa Speak, you will not find it. Let's have a look. So Elsa app is another application that can help you with your English. It can help you with some lessons to help you with vocabulary and grammar, but the thing that is most special about this app is that it also has a very advanced speech recognition tool to help you with your pronunciation. This one is special. I haven't found anything like it. When you speak into the app, it actually tells you which sounds are good for each word and which sounds within that word are mistakes. In the app, it also gives you a free assessment test to see how good your pronunciation is from the beginning, and it comes with a lot of interesting topics and fun lessons. Let's go to YouTube and try typing Elsa Speak. How to use Elsa Speak.
Learn to speak English in short form dialogues and get instant feedback from our speech recognition technology. Please sign up for an account first so your progress will be saved. Here's how you can get the most out of Elsa. Step 1. Take the free assessment test. When you reach the home screen, tap the Learn Faster button. This is the most accurate and useful test you can take to discover your own English speaking proficiency. It takes 10 minutes to complete. You'll be given 13 sentences. Tap on the microphone and read the sentence shown on the screen. When you finish reading your sentence, you may tap on Record Again if you're not satisfied with your recording, or just tap Continue to move to the next sentence. You'll be given a score after the test. This quiz lets Elsa understand what sounds you tend to mispronounce. Step 2. Follow your customized lesson plan. After you finish the test, Elsa will create a personalized lesson plan just for you. It will appear on the home screen. The lessons get harder as you move up the screen. Each planet teaches you one particular sound. Generally, any planet with over 80% means you are speaking close to a native speaker for that sound. Start at the planet where the little man is standing on. Play the first lesson. There will be a list of lessons with different difficulty levels, like easy, medium, and difficult. If you're a beginner, start with the easy lessons and slowly work your way to the difficult ones. After you finish each lesson, your score on the planet will change. There are 4 different types of lessons: pronunciation, listening, syllable stress, and conversation. Let's start with the listening lessons. A recording of the word will be played, and you'll have to identify the correct word. Or a word will be shown to you, and you'll have to identify the right way to pronounce it. In a pronunciation lesson, you'll read the word, and it'll get a color. Green if you got it right, yellow if you're almost correct, and red if you're incorrect. Tap on the little icon if you want to see details of the word. If you're an advanced English speaker, I recommend that you play this game in advanced mode. Just tap the Advanced toggle on the top of the screen, and Elsa will score you on the entire word. Then you can tap on the words to take a look at how each individual sound is pronounced. And you can't get green after many tries. You can just skip the word. Elsa will automatically remember this word in your word bank's needs work list, so you can go there to practice it later. On Android, you can tap the heart icon under the word to save it to the word bank's favorites list. Now let's move to syllable stress lessons.
Oceania.
Here, a word or phrase will be shown. You
Oceania.
need to put your stress on the part of the word which has a larger font size when speaking.
Oceania.
Finally, conversation lessons. You'll practice real-life conversations with Elsa here. Speak immediately when the microphone turns green.
I'm sorry to hear. Anything I can help with?
Tap on the next arrow to continue the conversation. Step 3. Check out the other features. To learn faster with Elsa, start a reminder for yourself to practice every day. Studies found that practicing 10 minutes a day, every day, is the fastest way to improve. You can tap your reminder by going to the profile and then tapping on the reminder settings. If you have a word that you think you're mispronouncing, go to the dictionary and check your pronunciation. You can also view the videos of how each word is spoken by native speakers in real context. Check out the Topics tab in your app to learn about common words and phrases in different subjects, including IELTS, job interviews, travel, relationships, and more. Finally, we encourage you to upgrade to Elsa Pro so you can use all the features, and it'll help you learn faster. Email us if you have any questions at support@elsanow.io. Happy studying!
Let me just make it clear that Elsa Speak is a really advanced app for Android or iOS mobile devices. And for you to download this app, you can go to the app link and download, and it automatically gives you the basic app with basic features for free. You don't need to register, you can just skip past that and start using some of the basic features for the app. And if you decide not to buy any of these apps for a full purchase, well, I recommend that you use the free version of Elsa Speak and go to their dictionary. On the app, in their dictionary, you can type in the words that I suggested that you record for the recorded quiz. You can type in all of those words. You can hear Elsa app give you a speech model, and you can listen to how they say it in the app. But more importantly, you can record yourself speaking those words, and then it will highlight in green all of the sounds that you are saying correctly, and then it will highlight in yellow those that need some improvement, and then it will give you a highlighted in red which sounds are wrong. So this is a very powerful tool that gives you automatic feedback right away in real time and shows you which sounds you can start improving on right away. I know that Elsa Speak only offers 2 versions of its full application, and they call that the Pro membership. So when you pay for the app, you now have the Pro membership or the Pro version of the app with all the features. You can pay for 1 year or you can pay for a lifetime. The promo code that I will give you gives you a 10% discount for Elsa Speak. So when you are ready to pay for the app, make sure that you add in the promo code 1ENYU. Again, the promo code is 1ENYU. And you'll get a 10% discount from your purchase of the Elsa Speak app. When you do purchase Elsa Speak, I will get a small percentage of commission. And again, this isn't really so much for me as much as it is for you. This is an excellent app to improve your pronunciation skills. I highly recommend it. It's much better than most of the apps I've seen that are out there. And as I mentioned before about the pronunciation coach software by Rose Medical, which is not for everyone, the promo code is the same. 1ENYU. 1ENYU. And you'll get a 50% discount. I know that this software costs $32. So with the promo code, it'll only cost you about $16 US. And if you really want to improve your pronunciation and start using other tools other than just recording your own voice and listening to yourself and letting other people tell you that this is good or this is bad, these assessment tools will not lie. They will really show you how you can start improving your pronunciation right away. So I strongly suggest that you use them, at least the free versions, as much as possible as you continue to review and do the focus practice with these videos. Thank you guys once again for listening.